I know a man whose light burns in every place. I know a man who makes my wants a disgrace. This man stood for all of human race. Listen carefully, and you'll hear the faint cries of Abdullah Radia. His father holds him at the mercy of the merciless. Abdullah is soon silenced, blood on his chest. His father cannot bear what just came and went. Heart heavy, father and son return to the tents.
I know a man who transcends time and space. I know a man whose light burns in every place. I know a man who makes my wants a disgrace. This man stood for all of human race. Turn your heart to a young man whose likeness was of Muhammad. And Hussein even said, "O Lord, bear witness on those people, for he who emerged to them is bearing a strong likeness to your Prophet in all departments, resemblance of disposition, complexion, and logic. Hence, we look at him when we crave to see your apostle."
I know a man who transcends time and space. I know a man whose light burns in every place. I know a man who makes my wants a disgrace. This man stood for all of human race. I know a man who lay still in the sand. I know a man who died for Islam. I know a man who left his children to understand that this world is nothing compared to Allah's command. I know a man who stood for this zaman to ensure we know when to take a stand.
That man is Hussein. That man is Hussein. That man is Hussein.
He was slain by men whose doubt in Allah and obsession with earthly possessions granted them an eternity where they will wish for resurrection.
But they will be far too late. This is not a barricade of hate. Rather, it is justice for the ultimate sacrifice, which ensured the right of you and I to continue to take the right side. Because by Allah, there will be a day when the last of the Muhammadan line will call out and say, "Ana talibu bidam al-madbuhi bi Karbala." I have come to avenge the blood of the one who was slain in Karbala.
Sallu ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Brothers and sisters, let's ask ourselves, are we really ready for a day when Imam Mahdi will cry out, "Is there anyone to help me?" like his grandfather cried out on the battlefield? Do you think we have a chance to be one of his soldiers or one of his servants? If we continue to be greedy, to be stingy, to do haram, are we living in a vacuum with no consequence?
We have to orient ourselves towards the Imam of our time. Imagine he's coming tomorrow. Will we feel that we truly deserve to be with him? Or are we continuing to delay our prayers, not give charity, not help others? Let's take time to look into ourselves tonight. Look at what injustice we committed to our souls and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and decide to stop. Decide to be generous because we fear Allah and know that the more we give in His way, the more we get in return.
But even more than that, brothers and sisters, let us give in the way of Allah simply because He's worthy of worship. And there's nothing more beautiful than loving the all-loving Creator.
Brothers and sisters, keep in mind that Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam said, "Ahabba Allah man ahabba al-Husayn." Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves those who love Hussein alayhi salam. And let that be the driving force that strengthens our relationship with Allah. Surely Karbala was a battle between two moralities. One had absolute certainty in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and the other teetered on the instability of doubt.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام على المغسل بدم الجراح، السلام على المجرع بكأسات الرماح، السلام على المضام المستباح، السلام على المنحور في الورى، السلام على من دفنه أهل القرى، السلام على المقطوع الوتين، السلام على المحامي بلا معين، السلام على الشيب الخضيب، السلام على الخد التريب، السلام على البدن السليب، السلام على الثغر المرفوع بالقضيب، السلام على الرأس المرفوع، السلام عليك يا مولاي وعلى الملائكة المرفرفين حول قبتك، الحافين بتربتك، الطائفين بعرصتك، الواردين لزيارتك. السلام عليك، فإني قصدت إليك ورجوت الفوز لديك. السلام عليك، سلام العارف بحرمتك، المخلص في ولايتك.
Peace be upon the one who is bathed in the blood of his own wounds. Peace be upon the one who is attacked with spears from all sides. Peace be upon the one who is inflicted with every kind of atrocity. Peace be upon the one whom the killers surrounded. Peace be upon the one whose jugular vein was severed with cruelty. Peace be upon the one who warded off the enemies all alone. Peace be upon the one whose beard was dyed red in blood. Peace be upon the blood-smeared cheeks. Peace be upon the dust-smeared body. Peace be upon the teeth that were hit with an oppressive baton. Peace be upon the glorified head which was raised on the lance. Peace be upon you, my master, and peace also be upon those angels who collect around your blessed tomb and remain present for your ziyarah. Peace be upon you, I have intended towards you, and I am hopeful for achieving success in your place of audience. Salutations be upon you, the salutations of the one who recognizes your honorable position, one who is sincere in your wilayah. Sallu ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.